Tejas.
Still two.
Tejas Hunt Club Podcast is the podcast for you and you and you and you. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Tejas Hunt Club Podcast. I'm your host, Brandon McDowell, and this week we're going to be getting into our holiday gift guide. So I actually got this idea just because we have a bunch of stuff that we use in our everyday life, and then also for filming and hunting and stuff that can be used in your everyday life as well. So wanted to give you a couple tips and things that you could buy yourself for Christmas, or you could buy, the people that you care about that love to hunt and fish and spend time outdoors, and maybe even film that stuff as well. So a lot of these things, like I said, is what Megan and I use every day, and then also hunting and fishing and stuff. So before she joins us and we get into those gift guide items, I want to go over a few things. As always, we appreciate everybody following the podcast, listening to the podcast. If you shared it with a friend, we greatly appreciate it. Do it again. Send it to another one. There's been a lot of stuff going on social media. Within the hunting industry per se, there's been a lot of photographers and companies as well that have been essentially banned or censored, if you will, because of some of the content that they're sharing. Not that it's bad, it's just showing guns and bows and arrows and some dead animals as well. But that's what hunting is. And I think we can do a lot in part ourselves, and then also people that aren't in the industry. If you see something that you like, share it with a friend. Hit that share button, subscribe to all their content pages, not just ours. If you follow any other YouTube channels or listen to any other podcasts, be sure to leave them reviews and stuff, man, because it really helps. It really helps us out, getting our content out to more people, and then also it helps us out in bringing more content to our loyal followers and listeners that have been there the whole time. So if you can, please do that. If whether they got a Facebook page or Instagram page or YouTube channel, make sure you show some love and leave a comment or a like or something. At the Tejas Hunt Club Podcast, we hit a little milestone with the last podcast with Blake Moulton. That was actually our 30th full episode podcast, not just the gear videos, but sitting down with people and talking to them. So pretty cool to hit that mark at 30, and we're gonna be striving to do a couple more podcasts this year, with the rest of this year, and then also into 2024. Into those last couple podcasts, like I said, we did one with Blake Moulton, Waterfowl Salt Co. Great guy out of Southeast Texas. He's got a pretty cool story about his family and being in the outdoors, and then he's got some cool content lined out for the rest of the year. I've been following him the last couple of days, and he's been up there slaying those ducks up north. So if you don't, please go like and follow his page. Show him some love for being on the podcast and spending some time with us, and sharing his story and what he enjoys about the outdoors. And then episode 29, right before that, we sat down with Derek Algesova of Rockin' A Taxidermy and Guide Service and talked about his best hunting buddy, his little dog that he packs around with him on hunting trips and stuff, and talked a little bit of axis and whitetail. And his story getting into taxidermy. He was actually the first taxidermist that we've had on the podcast. So if you have any interest in that, or you're looking for a good taxidermist this season, definitely give him a shout. He does some awesome work. If you listen to the podcast, you'll hear him talk about how it may take him a little bit more time on the podcast, on a mount or something, but he'll make sure that he does it to the best of his ability. He gets you something that really shows that animal off, and like he put it, he just because the animal died doesn't mean they have to look bad afterwards. So check out that podcast. It's going to be episode 29. So Megan and I have spent a little time volunteering this hunting season. She did a podcast on episode 28, I believe, on her adult mentor hunt that she went on and helped guide with. So if you haven't checked out that podcast, please go back and do that. And then got a little video and stuff we posted on Instagram as well that she caught some clips and things. So be sure to check out that podcast. It was a real good one. And then I actually spent last weekend on a youth guided hunt, on an archery hunt, actually. It was a lot of fun guiding those kids and getting them on some whitetail does and stuff. We had quite a few that went down in camp. So a lot of good memories made, met some really cool people, and it started my journey, I guess, in volunteering and stuff with the Texas Youth Hunting Program. If you have kids that are below the age of 18, still in school and stuff, and they have an interest in hunting, I suggest you definitely go check out the Texas Youth Hunting Program and their website. First, if your kids don't have hunter safety, they will need to get that done before they can join the program. But they also have some, after that, they have some great hunts available for the youth of Texas. I mean, from boys and girls trips to all guys trips to all girls trips. I mean, there's a lot of great people around the state of Texas that have donated access to their properties for kids to go out and hunt. And I mean, this isn't just shoot. All these hunts are just white-tailed does and hogs and stuff. There's a couple of them that even get into some exotics and going out to West Texas and hunting some elk and aoudad and stuff. So like I said, if you have kids and you listen to the podcast and they enjoy hunting and fishing, you want to get them in the outdoors a little bit more, I suggest you go check out the Texas Youth Hunting Program website, get signed up. On this trip that I was just on, they actually certified their kids in bow hunter education as well. So you have opportunities within these camps to do a little bit more than just hunting. You get to be around some great people, and then meet other kids and families from across the state of Texas that enjoy hunting and fishing and things. So like I said, check out the Texas Youth Hunting Program. We'll have a link to their website below in the description on the YouTube channel, and then also we'll have it in the description of the podcast as well. And as far as Megan and I's deer season, it's been a little bit of a struggle this year, just from having opportunities and time to get down to go hunt, to mix it in with neighbors and just weather and learning the ropes of chasing whitetails. Man, there's a lot of work hunting whitetails, but we really enjoy it. Hopefully we have some opportunities coming up this in the next couple of weeks. We'll make it down and get to hunt again. But so far this season we've been a little busy, and the opportunities we have had to get in the blind, they've been little to no success. On one of my sits, I did have two little nubbin bucks come in, so it's pretty cool to see them run around and chase each other around and stuff, practicing for when they get older. But their mamas, they didn't choose to come in. When they did come in, it was already past shooting light, so I didn't get the opportunity to take one of those does. But hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have some opportunities to get out and do a little bit more hunting. But we have been seeing a lot of friends and stuff, people we follow on Instagram and on Facebook, having a lot of success this season. So that's pretty cool. We've been sharing a lot of those photos and videos and stuff that have been posted. So if you haven't seen them, go check out our Instagram and then our Tejas Hunt Club and then also our Tejas Hunt Club Facebook group. If you do get something this year, post it in the group. Tag us on Instagram. We'd love to share it and give y'all some props for y'all's success this season. I know we've been seeing our buddy Josh Pascal and his boys hunting pretty hard out in West Texas. And then not whitetails, but Brandon Bredemeyer's actually been in Spain for the past couple of days just hunting ibex. So we're going to share one of his posts on the Instagram page this week, and then to show those guys off. But he's been having a lot of fun across the pond. So hopefully when he gets back, we can catch him in between his whitetail hunting and hear that story about and stuff about going over to Spain and hunting ibex. But we've been seeing a lot of people putting big deer on the ground. So like I said, if you do, or you shoot some does, or your kids shoot some does or something, be sure to tag us on Instagram and then share it in the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group if you're not already in it. Just hit that. Just look us up, Tejas Hunt Club group, and then it'll pop up, and then you can go in there and join it. So if y'all have any ideas of stuff that y'all want, content y'all want to see, either gear reviews over different things, or that you've seen us use, or people that you want us to talk to get their story, shoot us a DM, put it in the comments on YouTube, leave us a review on wherever you're listening to the podcast at, whether that's Apple or Spotify or any other podcast platform that's out there. Show us some love on the Instagram page. But really appreciate y'all listening to the podcast and enjoying the content that we bring to you. And we're going to be trying to get some more out there. And we're going to get into our Tejas Hunt Club Podcast gift guide for 2023. What's up, guys? Welcome to another Tejas Hunt Club Podcast gear video. I'm your host, Brandon McDowell, and also with Megan McElroy. This gear video is going to be a little bit special just because this is going to be our holiday gift guide for 2023. So this is going to be a bunch of gear that we use on a regular basis, but make great stocking stuffers if you want to get gifts for the people that you love that love being in the outdoors. So, like I said, this is stuff we use on a regular basis, either for filming, hunting, or just everyday stuff that we keep in our vehicles at all times because we travel a lot. Even I travel almost an hour, a little over an hour to work every day. So this is stuff that I keep with me at all times. The first thing, because we all love our cell phones, we all love our electronics, and we all have the problem of them dying. So I found this company a couple years ago. The first thing I purchased was this Dark Energy Poseidon, which is going to be a charger. It's going to be an external battery pack. This thing, from the time I bought it, I knew it was going to be cool. It's got a flashlight on it. I could probably say off this Poseidon, I get 3 full charges on my cell phone with it. So it's been great. I've purchased multiple more. I got Megan one for her birthday one year. And then we just keep them around, obviously, because we film a lot of stuff. But it works great for your phone. So on the Dark Energy Poseidon, it does have the USB-C and the USB plug in it. So if you have the old charger, it'll work. And with the new iPhones, with the new charger, it'll work on here also. One cool thing about this, it does have a flashlight on it. So when you're trying to find that plug in the dark, there's a little light on there to help you out. Thought it was a cool little add-on that they put on there. But we have also charged the iPad or any other tablet. You can get a good charge on it with this one too. And then also with it, you have this cover so it keeps dirt, debris, or anything else outside of these plugs. Because y'all know if it gets any of these plugs get dirt in there or anything, they're pretty much useless. So this is a little cover that they have on there as well. After the Dark Energy Poseidon, they came out with the Dark Energy Nano. So this one does only have the USB-C plug, but it also can go on the back of your iPhone or your Android, I'm guessing, if you have those capabilities, and it can charge it as well. Nobody likes Android. But this has been pretty cool to just keep in your pocket. It's a little bit smaller than the Poseidon, as you can see, but I run both of them, so just a little extra battery pack.
I love it.
To keep around.
I keep it in my backpack at all times. I love it.
And one thing I don't have yet that Dark Energy just came out. I got the email this week is the Spectre. I'll put a little clip here or somewhere, a picture of it on here so you can see, but it's a solar panel. So you can keep this solar panel with you. It folds up pretty small to recharge these battery packs that you have, or it has the capability of just charging your phone off the solar panel and just plugging it in directly. So that's something I'm going to be picking up and putting on my Christmas list. So hopefully we can get one of those real soon. Moving on to the next thing on our gift guide here is going to be probably my favorite knife yet that I've purchased is going to be Montana Knife Company. So we have 3 of them here. We have the Mini Speed Goat, the Stone Goat, and the regular just Speed Goat. The Mini Speed Goat I carry every day. It has a Teton leather scabbard, has a little pocket clip here. It's just my everyday knife. I mean, if I leave the house, it's going with me. The Stone Goat I picked up as my skidding knife. I usually carry the Stone Goat on my pack, just right here on my strap. So with that little clip there, it goes on real nice and it stays pretty good too. These are just Kydex scabbards that they have that come with the knife. So anytime you order one, it comes with the little clip, or it comes with the metal clip as well. So you can decide how you want to carry that one. And then Lucky Megan here.
Yes, I got super lucky.
Won a Speed Goat about a little over a month ago at Archery Country when Josh Smith came down to Archery Country and did a demonstration, and she won one of the raffle items. So those are the 3 knives that we have personally, but they have a bunch of different knives on their website. I mean, anything from hatchets to big, larger blades to real fine, skinny knives, chef sets, fish fillet knives. I mean, it's all great products, all made here in America. They're up, like the name says, Montana Knife Company. They're up in Montana. They're doing a lot of good stuff for the outdoor industry that I believe, besides just making badass hunting knives.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to get someone a new knife this year, I'd highly recommend that you check out Montana Knife Company. It's a little bit difficult to get them because they do drops and different stuff. So depending on what model knife you want to get, it might not be available. Like I said, they're a small company up in Montana, but it is definitely worth the wait. I'd say if you want to, just get them a gift card. And then when the drop happens, they can order the knife that they want. But that's a good present that you could give out to someone this Christmas. So this one's kind of going to be multiple products. This one's actually going to be just like a brand on our gift guide. Kafaru. So if you watch any of our videos or hunting stuff, you usually see us with Kafaru. Well, I have a Kafaru pack, and then Megan's got a Kafaru Rogan here.
Mm-hmm.
I carry multiple Rogans. I have one just for hunting, and then I have one to keep in my truck, which most of this stuff stays in, and it helps keep it organized. But starting out, like I said, I've been running Kafaru stuff for a while. I had their pullouts and things that we're about to go over, and kind of what we use them for. And then I actually, like I said, graduated up to getting a pack too. So, Megan, I'm going to let you explain how you use your Kafaru pullouts because, like she said, she had a lot of stuff in her purse before, and then I started getting her these pullouts to kind of help organize some of that stuff to be found a little easier and quicker for her. So I'm going to let her explain how she runs some of her stuff.
Yeah, so he'd been using them for a long, long time, and he was like, "I'm gonna order some more. They're on sale." And Kafaru we always gotta have a package come to the door when Kafaru has a sale.
Yep.
I'll say that forever. But his pack is great. These little pull-out bags, I use them a lot because I travel quite a bit. I don't even carry a purse anymore. I carry backpack only, really. But just having these and knowing what's inside of them and being like, okay, well, I need a cube charger. It's not in the bottom of my bag. I just pull out the whole, electrical bag that I have here. There's a medium-sized one as well. So this is something that I haven't used in my bag yet, but I also have the biggest size. And this carries like a poncho, a can of tuna, just some stuff that I might need in the case of an emergency or something like that. But it's all in one nice space. And then, like you mentioned, the Rogan, I carry this every day. I have some just emergency supplies in here as well. And so overall, I just think it's been nice for me when I travel, but then also day to day, just having everything much more organized and where it belongs.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, like I said, these Rogans work very, very well for a multitude of different things. I use one as a kill kit, and then I have one that I take with me every day. You can keep fire starter. You can keep your extra dark energies in there as well. Like that's like I said with the electrical bag, be able to pull that out there. Just extra stuff that you would need. Like I said, if you're traveling a lot, you can pack medicine in it. I mean, we have the other Kafaru bag here that we keep with different.
When we travel together.
Yeah. So I mean, it gets real expensive if you get a headache and you have to stop at a convenience store to buy Tylenol and Benadryl, all those different kind of things. So we created this one here that we just keep with us, and it has all those things in it. So if those needs do arise, we're already ready for it.
So if the person that you are buying a Christmas gift for is an avid hunter or just likes to spend a lot of time outdoors and they have to have their coffee like I do, I love these little jet boils. So these are super compact burners that you can fill up with water. I make coffee with it, like I said, but you can also warm up your freeze-dried meals. They run off of these little tanks that you can find at Academy, Walmart. They do have their own brand, but you can find these just about anywhere. They scroll into the bottom and then you light it and you're good to go.
So this next product is going to get its own video here pretty soon, but I felt like it deserved a spot on the gift guide. This is going to be the Manus X Elite shooting performance system. So this is actually going to be an attachment that you can put on your rifle, your bow, your pistol, and it measures the amount of movement that you have throughout your shot process. So that could be, if you're putting it on your pistol, it could be your overgrip, you could be have your hands in the wrong spot, or you could be anticipating the recoil of the shot. This system here will measure all that and tell you how to fix that. So I've started messing around with it here for a couple weeks now. I really wanted to use it quite a bit before I did a video on it, just so I was more educated on how it works and everything, and then also to stack up some content so I could have it to put out to show y'all how it works. But this is definitely something that you can pick up. Like I said, for your pistol shooter, your archery shooter, your rifle shooter, it has mounts you can fit on ARs, so you can use it to see and make you a better shooter. So this is going to be a great gift for any shooter of archery, rifles. And like I said, it can mount on your AR as well. It can kind of give you a good baseline to see where you can improve on your shooting capabilities. And like you said, it's fun to have guns and archery equipment and stuff, but you have to get out there and shoot them. And this gives you another training tool, a way to gauge where you are, like I said, and where you can get better as well. So highly recommend the Mantis 10 Elite. It's like I said, it's going to be a great stocking stuff for this year. And then here pretty soon, I'll do a dedicated video on this so you can get some more information on it. But definitely check out the website and then see if you can pick one up for someone that you care about or yourself. You got to care about yourself. So moving on to the next thing on the list that always makes a great stocking stuffer, and I don't think anybody will ever return or try to give back, is ammo. Now, of course, you got to have the right firearm or know what that person owns. But, you know, anything from 9mm ammo to 22, I mean, you can pretty much buy some calibers that work across the board, and you know that everybody usually has in their safe. And if you don't know what caliber somebody shoots specifically, you can always get them a gift card. I mean, Bass Pro Shops, Academy, you can even get gift cards to some of the sites that you can find online that ship ammo directly to your door. And the last thing on our list for this gift guide is going to be our med kit. So this is a little personal med kit that you can keep in your backpack, in your vehicle. Highly suggest that everybody carry one in their vehicle or keep one on them at all times. I mean, you never know when you can step on something or scratch your arm and need to take care of that. And then having these little portable med kits here are great to have with you. So this is going to be our 2023 gift guide. If you like some of this stuff, we'll have links below in the description and on the podcast as well for you to pick up some of these different things that we've had, like I said, from the Dark Energy, Montana Knife Company, Faru as well. If you have some stuff that you think should have been on our gift guide, drop them in the comments. We really appreciate it. We thank y'all for watching the video and listening to the podcast. We've gotten a lot of good feedback from everybody, so we really appreciate it. Like you said, send this to a friend, share it with everybody so they can either buy you these things for Christmas or buy someone, or you yourself can buy this for your family members that you know love and enjoy being in the outdoors. So as always, thank y'all for watching and listening, and we will catch y'all in the next video.